Hey YouTube, it's 2T, we're back. This is... It was on, indoor one, outdoor was cancelled because as most of us in the UK would know, absolutely fucking torrential, was it Storm Katie or something? So yeah, not good at all. Went to the indoor one, got a few nice bits, nothing that's going to blow your bloody doors off. I keep saying that a lot actually, I need a new catchphrase. But some alright stuff actually. But before that, a few bit of charity shop, not a great deal, and then just some actual CEX purchases and one from Game. So right off the bat, this is that Gang Life, Crime Life, Gang Wars. I was going to put Global Defence Force on, but there's no intro to it, so I might ditch that. If this gets boring, if this music does me head in, I'm going to put sort of zombie viruses like. I don't think it'll last that long anyway. This I'll see in terms of appending it to the pickups vid that I did at Friday. Right, so a couple of PlayStation 1 titles. This needs a new case, but great trade fodder. Destruction Derby 2 Platinum, all complete, everything's there. And Crash Bandicoot, great seller. Great big dirty stick on the back, but nonetheless, and a crap on the front. Needs a new case, but yeah, always good for a bit of fodder and some pennies. Now, amazingly, I found a Master System game in the wild in the charity shop. It ain't great. It's fucking case collapses on itself. It's not a great title, but it's in great nick, which is why I've grabbed it. I think it's like, oh, then PlayStation ones. I've got that, and I've got an empty case for Crash Team Racing. I think it's like £2 or something. This was, I think, £1.50. So it's nothing amazing. It's Trivial Pursuit Genius Edition. I don't know if any of the guys out there that are JF, I think you've probably got this, mate. But it is in apps. I mean, I've got to check mine because in terms of the manual, no one's even played this, I don't think. It's just a case. It's got that thing where it just sort of squeezes in on itself, and then you need a fucking. It's like a Klingon death grip. You can't get the bugger open. It's alright once you keep it nice and straight, but as soon as it goes, that's it. But yeah, in very good condition. I did say to them, we've got any more, because it is a bit weird finding one, but no, that was all they had. That was all she wrote, as they say. I'm absolutely quite knackered. So if I do look a little bit draggled, yeah, because we lost the hour for the booster, but I'll come to that. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit. But it is bank holiday. It is Easter weekend. Okay. Quid from charity shop. Not sure if I've got this or which. I can't remember if I've got like a greatest hits or whatever. I can't remember what the equivalent is on the PlayStation 3. But Gran Turismo 5 Prologue. This is in great nick. I'm pretty sure I've got this, you know, but I thought for £1 I'm not going to leave it there. It's all complete. Okay, quite nice for trade fodder. I've just got Blackpool coming up, so you know, got one mind on that in terms of just taking a box or two up for the Friday night and do some trades and stuff. Again, I'm not really collecting these, but I can't for 50. I think it's 50p. I think it's something like that. I'm not going to leave it there. Incredible Hulk on the Xbox Xbone. It does look quite good actually. Graphically, I think they quite captured the cartoon quite well. I know Ben's he's not going for a full set, but yeah, that's other than the stickers which you can obviously remove. Got them game sticker things, but that's quite a nice clean copy, as the fluffy game would say. And then lastly, I saw this. I think she said 50p. I said I'll just call it £1. Again, I'm not sure if I've got this one. I'm not sure how many volumes there were of it, but I do have a feeling I might have this one. I don't know. I'll have to check. The girls will know anyway. And it's the Super Mario Brothers show. I do like these. I want to get Captain N, the Game Master. I know Chef Lee on Facebook. He always links in like these little best of 80s or 90s cartoons and all that kind of stuff, and I think he'd shared one of Captain N the Games Master. It was badly captured though, but I'm not sure if they ever come out on DVD, you know. They might be a VHS only, so again it's one of them ones where do you go scouring through the piles of VHSs. I'm not even sure if it was released on video in the UK, but I mean if I'd seen it I'd fucking buy it, that's for sure, I tell you. I mean you could probably download it in a nice you know, enhanced, someone's probably ripped it off VHS anyway, but yeah, they're great watch, they are. I don't care what anybody says. There's two items from Brick and Mortar. So first up, CEX. I ummed and ahed about this one. I've been looking out for it for a while because I've got it. This is a variant of this particular game, and I've got one part of it again from the car boot probably 2 years ago or something. So I've always been mindful, all I need is really the box, just want the box, just want the box. I couldn't find it. One turned up in one of the CXs and I was like, oh, look, like seeing it from the side, and I look up from the front, big rip down the front of it. I was like, fucking hell. And I went in again the week, Saturday, and it was still there, but they had like another section where they put, I don't know, just a selection of different format games, you know, like so Xbox 3, Xbox One and PS4, a GameCube, a Wii title, PS3, no, just sort of a selection of different games of different formats, and this was on the shelf. I was like, ooh, this has come down in price as well. CEX's prices, they're altering them, they're fluctuating from week to week, man. I've noticed that big time. So this was at a really good price, and I did and I went to the counter because they know me there now, and I sort of said, oh, make sure it's got this, make sure it's got that, and she was laughing. Bless it, it is missing the manual, and she went and checked another copy and there was no manual. She said, we haven't got any, because she would have stolen it from another one for me. I said, don't worry, I'll take it as it is. I said, you know, I can always put mine into this to make this more complete. And yeah, after all that, it's nothing amazing, but it's Super Mario Galaxy 2, but it's in the cardboard. Here comes the rain. But it's in the cardboard box. As you see, 12 quid. But it is in great, I mean, a lot of these boxes, because this is a thin cardboard. The only downside, very minor, is just that. But if you see that, a lot of them here, see where they got that sticker? So people just rip that fucker off and it's like round here, and you usually get the tears that go across here. But no, I mean, it is, other than that little tiny dink there and the fact it's missing the manual inside the game, which, like I say, I can just transplant mine into it. But I mean, it is actually, because it's been in this box, I'm guessing it is in great condition. Nice and shiny, but sadly, no manual. Unless someone's got a spare Mario Galaxy 2 manual knocking about. I did used to have a Mario Galaxy 1, I think I just traded that off. But this is the thing that comes with it, so it's like the beginner's how to play and all this kind of stuff. So I've got one of these knocking about somewhere. But even better, this one is still sealed. So I kind of offset it a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I'm fucking losing my mind here. With 12 quid for a box, but trust me, fucking when the Wii U stops, when they do finally stop, officially producing for the Wii U, the Wii will be the next one, where you'll see these games like this now will be 40 quid. You know, the Mario Galaxy big box, Mario Galaxy 2 big box, 40 quid. Fucking telling you guys, get in there now, because there's only one way these are going. That's up. They have, obviously, like I said a minute ago, the prices are going all over the shop. This has come down in price. Metroid Prime they had at 25 quid. I think that's now back up to 40 quid. I got it at 30 quid. I was a bit good at 30 quid, but now I'm looking at it thinking, fucking hell, we're in a bad deal in the end. So constantly they're revising them prices, you know, almost weekly. I'm not really sure on the Cube titles are they've stabilised them, but the Wii stuff I've noticed it's up and down all over the place. Games you look at before were like 5 quid and now 8 quid. The PS2 stuff, that's come down. So a lot of the Suikodens, they've come down. The dot hack had come down. I've looked earlier today, and one of them's gone back up again. I think dot hack 3 is back up to like 35-40 quid. I mean, they're all around 25 quid. It's fucking really like a crapshoot. Yeah, so I grabbed that anyway, like I say, for 12 bones, purely for the box. I mean, if you went and bought this online, you can't specify this version. That's the thing as well, you see. You can't sort of say, oh, there's no catalogue item for Mario Galaxy 2 big box. You know, I always thought, oh, I might find it at the booter, but yeah. But yeah, so that's nuts from CEX, and then lastly, let's get rid of that bloody sticker. Hope everyone hasn't eaten too many chocolates and you'll feel sick. Happy Easter and all that. Not religious at all. Actually, I think religion's not talking about religion. What we are talking about is Amiibo. Amiibo! Seen a few people grab this. Meaty Mime, I know he picked this up, but it does look awful. I'm pretty sure a few of the known Amiibo whites will have this one. And as soon as it was announced, I thought, yeah, it's one I'm grabbing. I said, from the top of the show, when they sort of started announcing all these Amiibos, I said I'm just going to grab the ones that mean something to me that I like. This guy is obviously synonymous with the arcades, an absolute icon. It is, depending on how you pronounce it, Ryu, but yeah, it is a great Amiibo. But Alex, this will be staying. Where are they? Yeah, we're going on the shelf there. Look, where are we? Just there. Not sure where. I've got to work that out actually. But yeah, great likeness. See, the thing is now they've got Ben Ken out, and if they started to bring all the Street Fighters out, fucking hell, I'd have to buy them. I think I'd have to buy them. You know. I would only buy the original 12, the first 12. Then again, the super ones are quite nice. Cammy, DJ, who else was there? T-Hawk. I don't know. No, definitely be the first 12. So the 8 selectables and then the 4 bosses. I think they're going to do it, aren't they? You can't just release Ryu. Can't do it. That's all the sort of out and about sort of little pickups, odds and sods that was from Saturday, essentially. So now we're on to the booter. Yes, the mini Tales of the Booter. The booter's back. Back in a very sort of condensed, I say, mini format. The normal one wasn't on. It was rained off. I know there's quite a lot of them that were probably rained off, given the way the weather is. So it went to the sort of not so great indoor one. It was all right. I say, got some all right, nice bits. It's a strange booter. It really is. Mixed. But me and James went. So many thanks to James, Busabi James. Top man, as always. He's going for a full loose N64 cart collection. I did say to him, I said, funnily enough, because he messaged me, I was on about it, I said, when I had it in, I can't remember which one it was I got now, the last N64 title. Yoshi's Story, I think it was. I think it was a Yoshi's Story. It was like with Banjo Tooie. When I added them all into my app, I realised I got like 120 N64 titles, which is like half. I think it's 243. I'm probably just about halfway, and I sort of said it was weird because I was just like realised actually I'm halfway there. Still some massive titles to get, but yeah, it might be something I do. I don't know. I've mentioned that before But it's just one of those collections that's snuck up on me. Yeah, so me and James headed off to Booter. Say, because we lost that hour, I didn't watch the England game. I know not people don't like the football, we're not chatting about the football, but yeah, I don't really, I used to, really enjoy watching England football. I just got really disenchanted with it the last couple of years. It's a load of bollocks. Fucking same shite players, playing shite with no fucking heart or nothing. I just, nah. So the one time I just think, bollocks to it. They end up putting in a sterling performance. And to be fair to old owl-faced Roy, he's picked the players that should have been picked years ago. They don't have to be these fucking £1 million superstars. People like that who've come up from the bottom of the leagues, playing with a bit of heart, Dyer and all them players. That's who should have been fucking fuck Rooney off. Sorry, any Man United fans, don't need him. Clearly, we do not need him. I think he ruins the balance of any team because he just demands attention. It's like, I don't know, petulant child. Let's fuck him off. Carry on. Anyway, I didn't watch the England game. I think I was just watching YouTube and stuff like that. But I mean, I didn't hit the hay till it's about midnight. So losing the hour, it's about three or 4 hours kip. So up about 4:30. Keith the host messaged me, so I messaged him about 4:30. I think when I got up, I said, "Yeah, you better get your ass out of bed." So morning, Keith. So yeah, little bit tired. Tried to have an hour's kip when I got back. Bloody dogs didn't let me. They wanted to go for a walk, so they were jumping all over me in the bed. I said, "Oh fuck it, I guess get up." So yeah, a little bit like, "Woo, that will be all right." So bank holiday anyway. But that's enough of that. We're talking about the Booter. Nothing that's gone, like I said, it's not amazing. It's a few odds and sods. First up for £2 is one of the little Namco plug and play doobie ferks. I've had a few of these. I've sold a few. This one works. £2. These are a bit of a clean, bit of gunk on it, but yeah, great little pick up and plays. These are absolutely brilliant. Glaxions, Pac-Man, I can't remember what else, Dig Dug's on here. Can't think, there's four games, can't think, but I mean for £2, fucking great little things. What else did we get? We got, it's quite slow actually, it's a very strange car book because a lot of it's sort of antique-y, and you have like what I call the dealer's hall or whatever, and it's a slow burner. But anyway, I can't remember which order I got these in, so I'm just going to sort of go least interested. A couple of fat PS2s, both £2. This one is absolutely mullered, no door on it or anything, so that'll just go to me the Asian mate for a tenner, because there's no point doing anything with that, I tell you. This one I'm not sure about. Where is it? Yeah, it's not been opened. I was hoping this again, fat PS2, you've seen them. What I was going to show you was just the seal there, because I mean, I don't know if any of you guys out there, I've never come across a chipped PS2 out in the wild. I know back in the day, once they cracked the PS1, near enough everything was, all them were chipped, but you couldn't tell. And I know the PS2 was notoriously difficult to chip from that aspect. But if I ever did come across one, it would be a keeper for sure. But I haven't yet. I think the tally is that the seal gets broken, clearly, because that's how you have to pop it open. But I was hoping that one was, because the woman who was selling it, she had a bag of just discs. I think there's another guy there who had a stall, who sort of dabbles, a bit of a lizard reseller type guy, buys stuff from other people's stores and takes it to us and sells it. He got a handful of sort of titles. I think there might have been a Dreamcast one, nothing amazing, but they're all in a carry bag. So when I looked for the carry bag, there's some CDRs and whatnot. I didn't look at the CDRs, I didn't see what they were, but obviously grabbed that for £2. She said, "Oh, I don't know what she said." I said, well, she said it was given to us. I said, "About £2." She says, "Yeah, fine." But I was kind of hoping that it'd been chipped, but nah. Oh well. So £2, I ain't leaving there. A couple more memory cards. I've got fucking hundreds of these. I tried to flog some at the Doncaster market. I think I sold 2 or 3. And yeah, big old bundle of hookups and controllers. There's not enough there to make. I think the other one didn't come with anything, so there's probably enough there to make one system up, which is fine. Yeah, no bother. This was a great little buy. Actually, I've got one of these completely boxed. And the guy that was selling this, he had a few like PlayStation systems. He had a PS1, so the smaller PS1 PlayStation, and OG PlayStation 1. And they had this, and I thought, oh, he's gonna fuck it out. Oh no, I want to sell it all this bundle, but he didn't actually. I think he wanted £3. I got it for £2. Fucking great boy. It is a Namco Negcon. So the Negcon is basically for driving games. I don't know if you're ever aware of it, but essentially you just use that to turn. So instead of having the analog stick, I think that ends up being the analog stick. It just feels, because of what I've got was always completed box, I've never really used it in any anger. Yeah, official PlayStation by Namco for all the Ridge Races and that. But yeah, the idea is you just sort of use it to turn. Not really demonstrate that very well, but yeah, you sort of. But the buttons do feel really nice, especially them shoulder buttons. Yeah, £2 all day long, and yeah, really happy with that actually. I say it's really slow. It's just I don't know, time of the year, just really boot was just really starting up, I think. So well, you know, ebb and flow, mate, ebb and flow. Alright. Not really video game related, but is video game. Well, no, tell a lie. Not really video games, but video game related. There's a lad there, bit of a jack lad. And we had boxes of PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, a little bit Cube, a little bit of PS3, a little bit of everything. A little bit. You reckon he was trying to get some money for going to America? Probably was. But I looked for all the PlayStation 1 games that he had. I thought, you know, usually when you see a big box, you think, there's got to be something in there. He had some alright-ish ones. How much are they? Oh, depends which one. Oh, fucking hell. But he said, oh, most of them were about £1 to £2, which is okay. This is sort of rounding it up a bit. And he said the same for PS2's £2. I think he said GameCube, he had that £2.50 or something. We had some box of manga. I went through them. They're all like from a subscription magazine. It's only a Manga Force. But I've grabbed these. I think I've had these before. But they're original releases, or no, I don't know if I had them all. I've got a feeling I only had 2 of them. I think I only had 2. But for actually, where was it? Oh no, I've got that as well. Oh yeah, and they had OG Xbox. So I've got these. So I've got all of these for £4, £1 each, basically. Oddworld's Munch's Odyssey. Again, yeah, I know I'm not collecting for it, but I couldn't leave this here. And he's in great condition. Look, he only paid £2 for it from cerebral palsy. When did he buy it? 4 years ago, though. To be fair, look. Scope, from Scope, sorry, not just for people with cerebral palsy. Scope, £2 he paid for that. Birmingham, Erdington, 12th of the 4th, 2012. £2 anyway. I paid £1 for it, so he's down £1, but in absolutely great condition. I did check these. I'm sure I did. Yeah, it's fine. So for someone who's not collecting. Someone's not bothered about Xbox games. I fucking keep getting a fucking shit ton of them, don't I? honestly, it's the way. Like I said before, I'm gonna stop fucking saying, oh, I'm not gonna collect Super Nintendo. I'm not collecting NES, Mega Drive, or whatever. And I'd end up tripping over the fucking things. It happened last year with PSPs. I had like more PSPs than I know what to do with. Keith, the fat gamer. What a name that is. He was always after a PSP. I think he went back and watched some of my old videos. Anyway, so we got Witch's Odyssey, and we've got these 3 manga. £1 each. Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. These are great little movies, actually. That one I've definitely had, because I remember buying that when it was first announced. They were released officially. So these are the Manga Force releases. Street Fighter Alpha, the movie. Pretty sure I had that one. This one I don't think I had, and this is Street Fighter Alpha Generations. This one comes with like another little, so you get both actually on that one. So I'm guessing it's that anyway. But yeah, I thought for £1 each, I'll grab them bad boys. Even if I watched them once, next market or let's say Blackpool or whatever, you know, they're good trade fodder, good trade bait. And speaking of trade bait, the last 2 things though. No, tell them. Do this one first. £2. And we said, oh, I want £2.50 for that. I thought, alright, she said, there's an extra game in it. And there's a loose game of Hitman. And the disc was, I mean, I know the blue, it's PS3, I know the Blu-rays are like scratch proof or, you know, a lot more resilient, but there was something on it. I showed James, I was like, well. So I said, oh, if you take that back, will you do this one for £2? She says, yeah, fine. I haven't played this one. I know, is it 4? It was quite well received. This one looks like it's not Game of the Year edition, Lost Expeditions edition. What is it? Come on. Yeah, it's Far Cry 3. Far Cry! I know a lot of people rave about Far Cry 4. I mean, if I've seen that, I'd grab it. But yes, it's £2. I think it's worth more than that. I remember looking at it in CEX. I think it's about £5 in CEX. So yeah, for £2. We'll do this one. I completely walked past this. James pointed out to me because it was buried. It was stacked up with like DVD players and stuff like that. And I walked straight past it. There was one we seen beforehand that had a couple of controllers that go for £30. He went. He's a Jamaican guy. Can't do a Jamaican accent, but he was like, "Yeah, bro, £30, but I've reduced the price." I went, "Oh, £5 then," and he started laughing, like a predator. And he just kept laughing. I just looked at James like, okay, he walked away. But yeah, and then we seen this one. And dude, this isn't the weird, because he was a foreign guy. He was like fucking some, I don't know, illegal fucking Syrian or alleged Syrian refugee. Economic migrant, more like. Anyway, he had this, and I sort of asked him how much it was, and I said, oh, I couldn't understand what he said. I said, £5. He went, no, £4. And James went, that's the first time a seller's haggled a buyer down. And I was like, oh yeah. So for £4, you know, I thought, fuck it. These things are usually pretty resilient, and it's not in bad nick. There was no, the only wire we had was like an American wire. And I'm hoping it's not a fucking NTSC one actually now, come to think of it. I didn't check that. How the hell would you tell? How would you tell? No, I think it's PAL. I'm sorry guys, I'm just I thought it'd be patently obvious, but clearly I'm missing something here. Fucking hell. Anyway, for £4 I got myself a Crystal Xbox. It alright, it looks like it's come from crack converters at some point. And you see it there, and on crack converter sign. Fucking hell, we just catch this stuff. But looking at the bottom, I say he had hello. He had the old kettle lead, but it was like a 2-prong European American type connector. So I didn't know what it was. So I just sort of look on the bottom, but it doesn't actually say on these what if it's like PAL or NTSC anywhere. I mean, it's got to be because it's got all like German writing at the bottom, like Vorsicht, precaution. Yeah, so it's obviously clearly is European. But weirdly enough, it's got like a raffle ticket. So someone must have won this in a raffle, either before or after it's been to fucking CEX. I don't know. I don't even know if it works. Like I say, these things are pretty resilient. So yeah, the last one I had of these, I sent to Kevin Walford, and he modded this. He does a great job in modding these sprays on and that, and he, I think he did a deal or whatever with Ian, Ewok Herbie S7. But yeah, I haven't tested it. But it's alright, it's in pretty good nick. Needs a bit of a clean, as it do. But £4. All day long. Stinks of fags. Well, the inside of it, does you smell it? And then the last little bit. And that music's really irritating me. I'm not into rap crap. Last little pile. I kind of, with hindsight, I probably should have offered the guy bulk buy for the job lot when he sort of said the price of them. But I don't know. I think he would have basically individually added them all up. So these are 50p each. I have a feeling if I sort of said, "Oh, you take X amount for the lot," he'd go, "No, because it's 50, 1, 2, 3, you know," and did it that way. So I just sort of cherry picked some titles. One that I knew straight away. I thought, well, I know people will be after that. And the other three I've took a bit of a flyer on. Turns out I've probably done quite well actually, with very limited knowledge. Well, one of the games I definitely knew of, about two. The other one, I didn't have a clue. I just sort of saw what type of game it was, who it was by, I thought I'll just grab it. So, in no real particular order, all Commodore 64 titles. I know there's a few lads out there that are either well into the 64 or just started off on a Ninja Bear Hug. Stu, he's getting into it. My mate Mink's Craig. So Craig, any of this interests you, hit me up, pal. Excuse me. So again, like I say, all 64 stuff. Iridium. Yeah. I did check the cassettes just in case. Now, obviously I did go on, because I said to James, I ain't got a clue about these games, if they're even worth it. So I have sort of checked sold listings on eBay, as you do. Well, you have to, don't you? There's no other gauge in terms of that one. This game, I can't even find. I can find a disc version which sold for £32, but 64, 128 games, always disc versions will always sell for stupid money. I cannot find this version of this game. So if anyone else knows anything about it or whatever, it's one of these. It's sort of bigger boxed. I don't know what they're called. There must be a type. It's not that style. It's this style, and it is Sanixion. I think it's Sanixion. It's hard to read hard to read the font. Sanxion. Sanixion, and it's by Thalamus. I'm trying to show you. Sanixion, picture wits against the perils of the sky, fight against an alien empire intent on mankind's destruction. Yeah, shooter basically. Yeah. I did used to like these, like the spreads that you used to do. Really awesome. Tells you all the controls and everything. Load instructions. Yeah, so Sonixion. So I can't find that version. I don't know if there was a single cassette size for that. I don't know. But I mean, I can't remember seeing it. The last two till best. The best two till last even. I've only had two. I was absolutely amazed at this process. I saw it because I picked up these other three first. This was the last one I picked up. Thought I'd add it in because I ran it off for £2. Makes it easy for change and stuff. And I grabbed it just because it was the only one that really stood out, and I didn't want to get too many of the single cassette ones. This is another double cassette. It's fucking 20 quid's worth. This is. I couldn't believe it. I know it's a good game. I remember my mate John having this on Spectrum, and it's. If you don't know what you're doing with it, it looks like it's shit. It looks really difficult. Again, I think Minx has got this. I'm pretty sure he has. And it is very much a game of once you know what you're doing and where to go and what to do, it's quite enjoyable. But if you don't, you just wander around getting battered. And it is The Last Ninja. I mean, look at that artwork. Those of us from a certain era, i.e. the 80s and that, ninjas, remember American Ninja? I used to love ninjas, they're freaking awesome. I'm sure I read there's something in the news where Japan's recruiting ninjas or something, I think, to boost tourism. But this is like a 2-disc, it's got everything in it as well. So it's a 2-disc and like 2 different colour labels, black and blue. It's got the manual and it's got the awesome insert with Bangkok Nights. Oh, Bangkok Nights. Oh no, that's a story for another time. Yeah, so the last one I checked on this, it went for 20 quid. I think roughly it's about a 15 quid game, give or take. But yeah, The Last Ninja. And then the one that I picked up first, when I as soon as I saw it, even James went, "Oh, I knew you'd get that." Just because it's a known quantity. It is missing a manual. It's a few little dents in it, but for the age of it, for what it is, fucking great buy. It's Nemesis. So it's still got the original sort of sticky label thing on it, which I'm sure if you really wanted you could take off. A few little dinks on the cardboard there. Nothing that's gonna. And obviously as it's been opened and closed, and you get that sort of wear and tear. But it's got the original. I mean, that is awesome. Look, Konami. But yeah, apparently there is some instructions that would sit in that little recess. But again, I think that's a 25 odd quid game when I checked it. And that's it. That is it, gang. Yeah, the only problem with that is, like you can see, just a little tear there at the back, so it makes just sliding that in a little bit more trickier. Yeah, anything in terms of these C64 titles, I don't collect for it, but I thought I'm not leaving on there. I should have, with hindsight, maybe offered him a job lot price. But he was in like the trader hall, and just felt like he would just price them all to individual, probably like £1 off or something. Whereas half of them could have been trash, I don't know. So I picked what I know. Actually, I did all right at the back of that. So that's it, gang. We're off and running. Tales of the Booter. Take it easy, and I'll speak to you soon, YouTube. Bye bye.